Okay, it's Monday again, so what's the hand thing? I don't know. And my skin looks awful and I need to look at you. God, I really need to work on that, like, so badly. About me. I just like talking about myself. I'm just really egotistical or something. I don't know. No, I just don't have a lot of things to talk about at the moment. And I'll notify you when I actually have something really interesting or I've come up with a really good idea or challenges. Maybe I'll do challenges at some point. I don't know. I mentioned that in my first video, I believe. All right. So, it's Monday and we're gonna talk about things that annoy me, I think. I've compiled a list, kind of, sort of. It's about 10 items. I mean, there's probably more things that annoy me, but I don't want to sound like a terribly rude person. And I'm not really a terribly rude person. Majority of people would say that I am very nice. Now that also sounds egotistical, but I'm serious. I'm pretty serious. I'm pretty nice, right? Yes. I'm just gonna go with yes. Most people say yes, so. Alright, things that annoy me. Alright, you know, when you're walking through the hallways or through a store or just anything, like especially school oriented, and people in front of you just randomly stop. They just randomly stop and they start socializing and you're just like, okay, I'm not trying to go anywhere. I'm not trying to get to class. I mean, I guess you aren't either, considering you're just gonna stand in the middle of the hallway blocking my way to get to class. So, I mean, rude, but okay. That annoys me so much. I also hate when people walk slow in front of me. If you're gonna walk slow, let me pass you. And if you won't let me pass you, we're gonna have some issues. Not really, I'm not going to confront you at all because I am not confrontational. I'm just gonna get really angry and sigh a lot while behind you. Oh, touching. Alright. I am weird about touching. Touching is not okay unless you know me really well. Do not touch me unless I'm completely comfortable with it. If you just randomly touch me, I'm gonna get a little irritated and probably be like, okay, look, don't do that. I'm sorry, I'm weird about it. I always have been. Just accept it, just accept it. All right, Tumblr. Okay, I love Tumblr. So many people love Tumblr, but you know what I hate about Tumblr? Well, that annoys me. I have tons of friends that follow me, you know, that are actually my friends that I see in real life daily. And it bothers me when some of those friends unfollow me. Like, I can understand because I get really whiny sometimes and get really annoying, but at the same time, rude. I thought we were friends. Are we not friends? Or are we just friends out of social media? Is that what it is? Because, I mean, I understand. I can be annoying. See? But at the same time, how dare you? You gotta stick it through until the whining period is over. No, the whining period is just never over. I just whine about everything. So, sorry. Accept it. Or don't and leave. I don't know. Do what you want. I don't have control over you. Ooh, another thing. People who don't use their turn signals. You know how that makes me feel? Big pet peeve, man. It angers me. I mean, like, let's say you're on a street, right? And then there's another street going this way. And there's a car coming this way. And you're trying to turn that way, right? Right? And you don't know that they're actually planning on turning onto the street that you're on, because guess what? They didn't put on a turn signal. It really bothers me. It bothers me so much. I'm like, I could have gone, but you didn't notify me that you were turning, so I didn't go, and now I have to wait longer to get where I am going. Why? Do you just hate me? I think you hate me. You know, when sometimes you come home and you see something on your face or on your clothing or whatever, and you're like, man, I didn't notice that because I didn't look in a mirror recently or anything, and no one tells you about it prior. It's like, you know, your fly is unzipped and no one tells you. No one tells you. It's just like, can you guys just be a little courteous? If there's something on my face, please tell me, because sometimes I am not aware, because I don't ever use the restrooms at school because I am weird, and public restrooms are the bane of my existence. I hate them so much. And also when you fart in there, it echoes. And when you open a tampon, it echoes. And when you open a pad, guess what? It echoes. So, yeah, I like using the home toilet. I appreciate it a lot more. You know, it bothers me when people are just kind of unaccepting and closed-minded, and they don't really listen to anything. You can't, like, I don't know how to explain this, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Maybe closed-minded people, they're unaccepting, whatever. I don't appreciate it sometimes. It's very upsetting. And just people who are rude. I think that's the last one I'm gonna say. People who are rude for no reason at all. I mean, you don't have a reason. You're just being rude. You're just interrupting the teacher in the middle of class by yelling some random crap because you think it's funny and the rest of your friends think it's funny, but the rest of the class is actually rather annoyed. So maybe just like, I don't know, some people just need to not be so rude on occasion. I mean, it's okay to be rude when you need to be, when there's someone else being rude to you or whatever, but sometimes it's just not okay. I don't find it socially acceptable. I'm sorry. Just be nice to people. Seriously. That's a good idea. Always be nice. I try to be. That goes out pretty well majority of the time. Not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm a total dickwad, but sometimes I'm not. I just don't deal with it. I don't know. I run away from my problems. Sure, that's what I do. Not really. They're just always there. Okay, this got serious and it was supposed to be funny, and I don't think it was funny at all. Megan, you ruin everything. And that sounds weird. I just referred to myself in the third person. Jesus! It's with the video last week, it was we, and now with the video this week, it's third person Megan. Okay? I'm sorry. I will see you guys later. Next Monday, probably. Unless something terrible happens, or yeah, I just don't have time. Because I'm slowly starting to run out of time for this. So hopefully I'm not running out of time, because I think some people appreciate this. Some people, maybe, I don't know. I find it fun. See you later. Bye.